Hi guys, it's Leekia here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leekia and I review a lot of activewear. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then just keep watching. And I just said I review a lot of activewear, and in general, I mean that I have videos coming out every week and stuff. But today I actually mean this as in literally a lot of activewear. So get ready, get yourself a drink, a snack, whatever you need. And then we're gonna dive into this video. This is another Amen review. I do review Amen quite a lot. I know that, but they're a local Swedish brand that also ships worldwide, and they have stores and everything. And I'm gonna link my Amen playlist up here in case you're looking for a specific piece. I probably have reviewed it. I have tried on most of their pieces at this point. They do have a physical store here in my town. They have an outlet store not too far from here, and actually also a warehouse, a big warehouse, not too far from here. In European terms, it's like, it is, it's a drive. It's 1.5 hours, I think, is what it took me, 1 hour 20. So for me, that's already quite a distance, especially because by car, with public transport would have taken even longer. And they still happen to have a warehouse sale just recently. This was the last October weekend, starting on a Friday and going until the whole Sunday. I got this email because I'm subscribed to the newsletter. And like I said, it's just 1 hour 20, 1.5 hours south from me. And of course I was like, you know what? Why not go and see it? So yes, I actually decided to go Friday because, I was like, that's probably the best chance to get stuff. And also, why not? So the warehouse sale was supposed to start at 3 p.m. and I'm not very experienced with sales, So I was like, yeah, if I arrive around 3, it's gonna be fine. And when I drove off the highway, I could already see that street, because it's like an industrial area. I could see the street and it was just full of cars. And I was like, oh dear, I should have probably come sooner. So first of all, I had to get a parking spot, which I managed quite okay, I would say, but I still had to walk 8 minutes to the actual warehouse. And when I got there was, of course, a long line of people, outside. So I got a line. I also did go by myself. So, I brought my headphones, so I was just listening to an audiobook, called my boyfriend every now and then to give him a progress update. And yes, I was waiting outside. It was not raining, fortunately. It was very cold, though. And so I was there around 3 in line. And like I said, the line went outside and went onto the street, and there wasn't a lot of movement in the beginning. And, I was just assumed they would let a certain amount of people in, and then depending on who comes out, this is how many people they let in again. And there was so many people. There was toddlers, there was dogs, there was all age groups basically, and dogs as well. So yes, everyone was there, which is just it's just so crazy. I don't know. I just assumed, it's Friday, 3 p.m. People have other things to do. People have to go to work, so it's not gonna be that busy. But yeah, I was just totally wrong, and I should have really just showed up half an hour earlier or something at least. But yeah, I was like, okay, I'm already here. I already drove down here. Like I said, for me as a European, 1.5 hours of driving each way is already a lot. So I was like, I did this, so I will just wait. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting. At some point, I was really getting really, really cold. And I was like, oof, if I have to wait another hour out here, I'm not sure if I can make it. Sometimes the line also got shorter because people left the line. People gave up. And I think it took me about 1.5 hours to get into the store. See, I'm gonna insert the pictures with the stories, but now I feel like I need to look back on the pictures to kind of see how long I was in line for, because of course now it's been a week. It's been exactly a week from now that I film it. It's been a week. And yeah. Has it? No, it must have been. Yeah, exactly. It already seems so long ago. But basically, let me just check my camera and see what we got here. So I think I started going into the line around 3, and I got very close at Okay, I was in line for about 2 hours, 5. So according to the timestamps, it was around 5 when I got into this warehouse. Yes, and then of course, you know, in there it's like crazy people. They had like these little shopping carts, but I didn't get one because they didn't have enough for everyone in there. And then of course there was like shelves everywhere, but it was sorted in size. Certain shelves or racks, hang racks were sorted in size. They also did have shoes. I didn't get them because I didn't really like those sneakers, and accessories, but I didn't really, you know, didn't really care about the accessories. I just cared about the clothes. And they also had like some boxes where you had to like really just go through and find your size for certain pieces, mainly the patterned ones, but most of the seamless stuff and like the solid colors was on hang racks. And basically, yeah, sorted in sizes. So that was easy to find. They also were refilling things as they went. So, you know, it wasn't automatic, like if it's gone, it's gone. And then they also had tables, which was like, oh, here's a table with sports bras, different sizes, with boxes underneath. So you could also look in the boxes, see if there's anything you liked. Then, oh, here is a table with long sleeve tops. Here's this, here's this, here's this. So mainly you had to go and search for your size. The tables were kind of sorted, but of course, depending on when they were last sorted, it might be a little bit picked over. And the most exhausting part was definitely looking for the patterned pieces when it was just like 2 or 3 boxes, one box with the leggings, one with the shorts, one with the sports bras. And you had to like really just go dig in and try to find your size. So eventually I had like a ton of pieces in my hands, like some on hangers, some just in bags still, like some just folded. And then it was time to make my way into the line for the checkout. Because of course there was no trying on or anything. Which is fine for me because I have tried so many Amen pieces already. I kind of know my sizes for most of the pieces, so I didn't mind. But yeah, then it was time to get into lines for the cash desk. And let me see. So I was in line for the cash desk around, I would say 15 minutes after I got in to the store. So I was trying to be quick, you know, maybe 20 minutes. Let's say maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, I was in line then around 20 past 5. So then let me just see, like I took pictures along the way, you know, because the line was going through the entire warehouse. Like literally at the start, like when you got in, there was already the line, and then it kind of went around past the patterned pieces, and then it went into a corner where there was nothing else, and then it turned around back again, and then you got to the cash desk. Of course, everyone had so many pieces, so that it took them also a while to like scan everything and to pack everything. And I think there was 5 people working at the cash desk and then like 1 or 2 extra people helping them pack. You didn't really need to bring a bag, but they also had a lot of paper bags out there, so that was also good. And yeah, so around 20 past 5 was when I got into line. Let's say 25 past 5 was when I got into line for the cash desk. And I was still in line. Half an hour later, I was still in line. Let me see. I was still in line. 1.5 hours later. And I finally got there around 1.5 hours later, basically. So the last picture I took from waiting in line was at 6:46. So yeah, it was about an hour. Okay, let's say it wasn't 1.5 hours. It was an hour and 20. Yeah, I was in line. So I was in line outside for like 2 hours and then in line for the cash desk for an hour and 20 minutes. And let's talk pricing for things. I actually don't really know how much certain pieces were. So I think I have a rough estimate, but in total I got 25 pieces and I paid less than 2,000 Swedish kroner for it. I paid around 1,880 Swedish kroner, which I think is around 100 and I don't know, the Swedish kroner isn't worth that much anymore, so it's really hard to tell what this translates to now. But it is, let's say it's around 180 US. Probably a little bit less, let's say probably 170 or something. Let me just quickly punch those numbers in. But it is definitely not a lot of money for 25 pieces. So yeah, 170 US dollars for 25 pieces. So a piece was around 75 kroner, or 7 US dollars basically, which is pretty good. And yes, it was a lot of pieces. I had brought my own bag, but of course my own bag wasn't big enough to carry all of that home. And yeah, but there was so many people. It was like Yeah, it was a lot of standing. My arms definitely hurt the day after because I was holding the stuff the entire time and it was heavy. So that was also a good workout, you know, and just standing in general. I was very exhausted when I got home. On the way home, I actually did stop at a McDonald's to get myself a milkshake, you know, some energy for the drive back and a little hamburger. And when I got home, there was also dinner already ready for me. So that was nice. But yes, a lot of pieces. When I go into the pieces, I also got some in different colors, so I will just talk about that like that. The introduction already took quite a while, so I will really try to keep the rest short, but you know, this is going to be a long video. So yeah, I'm sorry for that if you're not into those long videos. I always have timestamps down below, so if you care about a specific piece, just look at the timestamps. And otherwise, I also just want to bring up that Amen will have, of course, a Black Friday sale. I think they call it the Black Week, so things are going to be up to 80% off, and I would be surprised if some of the pieces I got wouldn't be included in that sale. So also, if I have details on when the sale is happening, I'll also put them on the screen. So you can go check that out. That sale is then online because, of course, the warehouse sale was very location limited. And yeah, anyway, let's not waste any more time. I hope you enjoyed the story time a little bit. And, you know, maybe you're amused by me being naive, thinking if I arrive at 3, it's going to be fine. But I still got a lot of good pieces. And yeah, let's just start with some of the sports bras. I'll work my way from tops, sports bras, more tops, to shorts and leggings. So this is how we'll do it. And like I said, let's just start with the sports bras and let's dive in. So first of, let's start with these two. So this is kind of like their most basic sports bra. This is the ribbed seamless sports bra. So I got this now in bronze, in size small, and also in this papaya color, I believe. Yes, papaya. Also in a size small. So size small is my true sports bra size. And this is also what I got here. This bronze color is a little bit of a warmer, marled situation. And then the papaya is like this kind of orangey situation here. Of course, like sometimes I was also like, do I have this piece already? I don't think so, but who knows, you know? I definitely know I don't have this one. I also think I don't have this one, but who knows? Anyway, let's talk about the ribbed seamless sports bra. So the ribbed seamless sports bra, like I already said, is one of their like most basic sports bras, and it is one of their signature seamless styles. So we do have the materials made from 55% polyamide, 40% polyester, and 5% elastane. And you'll have a square neckline up here, thicker straps, not adjustable, but they're stretchy. You have a good amount of coverage, removable cup pads, a ribbed band under the chest, and then it goes a little bit lower in the back here, and we do have a metal Amen logo here. So this style comes in so many different colors, also comes in a more spaghetti strap version, in case you're interested in that. But overall, this is like, I would say, their most simple sports bra. And it's like a great sports bra for wearing every day. Not the most supportive one, definitely not like a high support, but like it just fits, you know, and you can wear this easily under just a shirt or something for every day where it's very comfy, very cozy, very easy to put on, all of that. Let's see it on. All right, this is definitely one of the most classic Amen bras, Amen silhouettes, whatever, the ribbed seamless sports bra here. And you just have good amount of coverage, removable cup pads, ribbed band under the chest, some detailing here as well. Thicker straps, they're not adjustable, but they're nice and thick and they're also stretchy. And in the back, we'd also just have like a slightly lower scoop here in the back and a metal Amen logo. And that is it. Like this is really just like a very simple sports bra. The fabric here is nice and stretchy. I am tucked in support-wise. I would say this is actually a good medium support. Probably if you have a slightly bigger chest, a bit heavier chest, it might be light to medium, but it is, you know, a good everyday sports bra as well. If you want to wear this under just a t-shirt or something, it is very, very comfy. And there's nothing much else to say about this. Just like very simple, comfy, keeps you tucked in. And let's move on to the other color. All right, and here we have the ribbed seamless bra in this bronze color, a nice warm brown, definitely kind of matches with a papaya, and I think it came out around the same time, but otherwise exact same fit, exact same feel, ribbed band, removable cup pads, thicker straps, stretchy, good coverage, And then the back is also just very, very simple with your metal Amen logo here. And yeah, just a nice warm brown. Of course, the color now is not like a solid color like we had here, but it is a little marled, so you get a little bit more depth to the color. And I actually like how it looks, you know, makes it look a little bit more interesting. And yeah, again, very simple, very comfy, good everyday sports bra. All right, staying with the seamless, we have the Luxe Seamless High Support Sports Bra. This is the color Dusty Violet. Also definitely didn't have this one. They had like a shiny set in this kind of Dusty Violet color, which I had gotten when that came out, which I think was like early last year. And this is like the high support seamless sports bra that they have, or like one of their high support styles. You can kind of see it is definitely a different fabric. It's not the ribbed seamless. It is what they call the Luxe seamless, which I actually prefer over the ribbed seamless. And you do have a different structure to this material. So you can see it's like differently structured for sure. Still very stretchy, feels really, really nice against the skin. But we also do have just like very sleek seamless material here. You do have seams that kind of like, you know, just like look very nice and very flattering. Still kind of more of a square neckline here, thicker straps, but they are definitely a little bit more dense, I would say. And then in the back, it's kind of like a little Y racer back situation, more back coverage as well. And then again, this more structured part of the fabric here too. I also did get this one in a size small. I know that these support bras were a little bit tighter because, you know, they're supposed to give you more support, but I still think it fits fine. And we also do have the metal plaque here, this time in the front, not in the back. Oh, I also didn't mention anything about the pricing. So I believe that the seamless, so the other bras I already showed you in this one, I think they were 50 kroner, so around $4 or $5 the piece. I believe, if I remember correctly, maybe 75, but 50 or 75. Like I said, I didn't even get like what do you call it? The thing that tells you how much everything was and what you paid for it. So I didn't get that. I just know how much I paid in total. So they didn't print those out, which is fine because also for this one, of course, this is a special situation. There was no returns or anything, or no exchanges, which is usually why you need that receipt. See, the receipt is the word I was looking for. And usually, you know, in Europe, they always have to offer like returns and exchanges, but I think not if something is super discounted, which all of this was. So yeah, 50 or 75 Swedish kroners, around $4 to $7, something like that, for the sports bras here. But let's see this one on. All right, here we have this high support Luxe Seamless Sports Bra. Let's just test the support right away. And I would say this is definitely like, I am tucked in with this. And I will say usually the other Luxe Seamless Sports Bras have like either like the thin spaghetti straps or a little bit wider straps, and those are usually like light to medium support, but this one is definitely like, I'm tugged in. Also more long line than the other sports bra variations. We do have a metal Amen logo here on the side. Usually with the other ones we have it in the back, but now it kind of matches the bottoms. We also do have removable cup pads. You have this fake seam detailing that you can also see on the matching bottoms. And you do have like sleek, or not sleek, but like smooth surface material here. But then you also do have that little bit more structured material that is usually on all the Luxe seamless pieces. So we have that just in parts here. And there's a higher, I mean, it's not quite high neck, right? It's not high neck at all. Let's be honest. It is like a scoop neck, but like I'm still tugged in. Like there's not really any cleavage showing, but it is still low enough to kind of, you know, not be too high. Still kind of like normal sports bra height here, but still covers you very well. We also do have really good side boob coverage here. And then in the back, it is more of a racer back situation, or like a Y racer back, but with thicker straps. So you can see how thick the straps are here. And then it just covers a lot here in the back as well to give you the support. A little bit of the structured fabric down here again, but the smooth fabric up top. And then we also do have, you know, the straps are stretchy. They're not adjustable, but they are stretchy. And we have some seams here as well that you can kind of feel. It's not uncomfortable once you have it on, but you can kind of feel the seams are, you know, they mean business, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, this is basically already kind of a crop top, like very long for sure, but I'm not complaining. You know, with this, I probably wouldn't wear a top on top. I would just be, this is the top you wear basically, but very good high support and still kind of comfy. Yeah. All right, moving on to more sports bras, but not necessarily seamless sports bras. We have this little number, which I had actually never really looked at before. When that came out, I don't even know when it came out. This is the Sculpting Shape Bra. Also got this one in a size small, and this is still kind of seamless, I would say, but it does have some seams. But it has some laser cut detailing, laser cut edges here, so it doesn't have a ton of seams. It is made from a performance material. This is 80% nylon and 20% lycra. And like I said, I've never really seen this one. This has molded cups, so you don't really have any removable cup pads, but it is extra thickly lined. Not like super thick, not that it would be uncomfortable, but it's definitely like, you know, molded and everything. You do have a deep V here. We do also have a thicker band underneath. It's not really an elastic, but it's the stretchy material, and it's just like, you know, still a little bit more solid. A laser cut edge here again. And then in the back, you already saw that. We do also have a racer back, some holes here, a keyhole situation as well. And then you do have the Amen logo here, tone and tone in silicone. So nothing too obvious. And I can already tell you, because I tried this one on, it looks so good on the boobs. But yeah, this one I think was 50 kroner, $4 to $5 US basically. And let's just see it on. All right, this sports bra makes the boobs look so good. Like, I don't know how it does it, but like, I feel like it just looks good. You know, I'm tucked in, and it's just a good look. I don't know how it's gonna work for like a bigger chest. There's definitely a little bit more space here, but not a ton. And I just, you know, I think it just looks really good on my small chest. So yeah, we have a band under the chest here. You have those molded cup pads, deep V, good side boob coverage, thicker straps. They're not adjustable, but they are stretchy. And then in the back, you have this racer back, but also the keyhole opening, and then the silicone logo here, tone and tone, but also like the little holes here, the cutout design, and just like, you know, it's, I don't know, it's good. I never really tried any of those like Amen sports bras. They have similar ones with a similar cut like this, different fabrics, but usually molded cup pads. And I don't know, I never really tried those. I don't know why. Because like I said, it just looks good, you know? It's a nice fit. And I'm comfy, you know, tucked in. Support-wise, I would say medium to high support. And this with like this cleavage, I mean, that's just good. So yeah, I definitely need to try more of these. And if you can get your hands on one of those sports bras, you definitely should. I mean, look at this. All right, next up we have the V strap bra. I got this in two different prints. Here we have the Fleur Lavande print, like a nice flowery floral print here. And then this is very long, so I need to look at it again. The Dusty Violet Plaid check print. So these are the same type of bra, it's just like a different print. What we do have here is a slight V in the front. We also do have removable cup pads. You have thin spaghetti straps here, but they're adjustable, so you can, you know, make them fit you a little bit better. And then the back is just very, very simple. Amen plaid, here the Amen metal logo thing. And the prints are usually printed on white, but here it's, for example, the more off-white color that is printed on, which makes sense. So yeah, this is a very simple sports bra. I already do have quite a few in different prints, but didn't have these prints or colors yet. And I also always get this one in a size small, but I would definitely recommend to size up if you're in between. And these sports bras were 50 Swedish krona each, so $4 to $5 US. Because all the printed stuff had a different price than the seamless stuff. So this one I know for sure. But yeah, it's a performance material. It's very, very sleek and cool to the touch. Let's just see these on. All right, here we have this little strap or V-strap sports bra and this print. This definitely matches the oat colored leggings here because we also have the oat color here as the base color on the sports bra, so kind of not a white but an off-white. We have this deeper V. You have a band under the chest, and then this is really just, you know, fabric. Removable cup hats, and then the thin spaghetti straps. Like, they're not like uncomfortable necessarily. They're definitely less comfortable than, you know, if you had like a thicker strap, but I don't find them super uncomfortable or anything. And you can also adjust them here in the back. So you do have the possibility to make them a little bit longer if you need to, so they can fit a little bit more comfortably. And then the back is very simple. Another Aim Metal logo here. And, you know, just a lot of, you know, pattern in this one. Also made from a performance material. So this is a bit more sleek, a bit more sweat wicking. Support wise, I would say this is more of a light support still. So not a ton of things just because we have the thinner straps. If I tighten them, maybe I could get a medium support out of it. But this way, currently it fits quite comfortably, even though we have those thinner straps in performance material. So there's that. But yeah, very cute, a little flattering. I find it not too boobalicious for the fact that it is quite low, but also depending on your chest size, of course, it might be a little bit more revealing than it is on me. But yeah, not bad. This is a very summery situation here, but let's talk about the sports bra. You already saw the other print. Now we have the V-strap bra in this floral print, but it's the exact same fit. It's the exact same thing. So we have quite a low neckline here, but I used to have, I think, or at least I still have quite good coverage. We have the thin spaghetti straps that are adjustable here in the back. And again, not the most comfortable, but still comfortable enough for me also to wear this for a full day. We have like just a fabric underneath the chest here, so no elastic, and then a seam here, removable cup pads, and then in the back, very, very simple with the Aim Metal logo here as well. And it is this performance fabric again, feels the exact same, and now it just has a different print. So yeah, really not any different except for the print. Fits the exact same, again, size small for me here. And yeah, that is that. All right, this was all the sports bras. Now we're moving on to the other tops. This one is actually a top with built-in cup hats, and it is the Motion Seamless crop top. So this is why I still categorize it as a top and not a sports bra, but it does have removable cup pads. And this one I also did get in a size small. Again, I don't really know how much it was, probably around 75 Swedish kroner, so around $7 US. High neck, and we do have a little bit of rib detailing, but also a little bit of other detailing. So I actually quite like this here in the front. You do have a ribbed, not throughout rib band, but like there's some ribbing on the band here under the chest. And then the back has a racer back here, a little bit narrower with some seamless ribbed detailing here as well. And then in the back, we also do have an Aim Metal logo. But like I said, removable cup pads, but not necessarily like a built-in sports bra. So I wouldn't expect this to be like the super high performance, but I thought this kind of looks cute. And it's very, you know, very simple to just pair with whatever because it's also black. So no issues there. And let's just see it on. All right, here we have this little crop top. This is has some seamless detailing, which I know is hard to see with the black, but it does have some seamless detailing. We also have removable cup pads in here. You have kind of a ribbed band here as well. There's, you know, a little bit of like I feel like this could have come a little bit closer to your armpits, but we have a nice high neck here. And then, yeah, this is just like a more narrow like silhouette. And then in the back, we also do have a somewhat quite narrow racer back situation. We also do have a metal Aim logo as per usual. And it's just like a slightly narrower cut than what I'm used to from these like high neck, more performance-y tops. So this is interesting, but I wore this for a workout already. And as long as I don't think about like, you know, how it is a bit more narrow than I know, like I had no issues with this. I will say though, so we have removable cup pads in here, but you don't really have a separation seam. So sometimes you kind of will have to, you know, adjust the cup pads a little bit to make sure they're not kind of like sliding in the middle together or something. But that is fine. Support wise, this is, yeah, I would say it's maybe a medium support, but definitely not a high support. For sure, maybe light to medium. But at least you're not going to fall out, you know, you're tugged in, and it's a little bit shorter than some other crop tops, but I will say, you know, I like a crop top with built-in cup pads that I can wear for a workout because I don't need to think about a sports bra and a top to wear, and it's just nice and easy. And yeah, I was comfy. I wore this for a very like tough workout, for one with a lot of jumping and stuff, and I was fine wearing this. Also, of course, I do have a smaller chest, but I had no issues with it, and you know, I was feeling good. So there's that. All right, next up we have this this cropped seamless t-shirt. I actually could not find this on their website, so I think this might be actually a sample. So they have a very similar one that is the Limitless seamless cropped tee, but it doesn't have this cutout situation. So this is kind of one piece. So you just have that ribbed band attached, but not a cutout. So I think it's probably, this was like just, yeah, like I said, one of their samples, because of course it wasn't just a warehouse sale, it was also some samples. But like, it wasn't like they had a corner where they had the samples. It was just throughout, you know. But this one also doesn't really have a tag, as you can see. So I didn't even know what size it was. It just looked like it could fit. So I took it. Yeah, so the color is salsa, that I'm also very sure with. And it is a seamless piece. We have some rib detailing here at the higher round neck. You have some rib detailing here around the arms. And then a ribbed band at the bottom, AIM and metal logo there as well. And as I already showed you, we have the little cutout in the front. This doesn't have removable cup pads or anything, so I would definitely think I should wear a sports bra under this. And yeah, again, this is just their normal seamless material. Let me just quickly see. Oh, of course, there's no tags in there at all. Not even like for the fabric, but I would assume this is no different than their normal ribbed seamless fabric. But let's see it on. All right, here we have our sample piece. I would say it's definitely size small or medium. Fits a little bit tighter around the arms, but still nice and comfortable. We have a high round neck here, and then you have this little cutout detail. So yeah, like I said, you can get the piece without the cutout detail, kind of like this, but here we have this little cutout detail. So if you wear a long line sports bra, you might be able to see it. I just have this one black one underneath now, but I folded in the band a little bit, so you wouldn't be seeing it peeking out here in this little cutout piece. The cutout piece is super comfy because it is just ribbed fabric here, so it's quite stretchy. And then we have more ribbed fabric here, a little bit of ribbed fabric here, and also around the neck. So that's kind of also a little bit of detailing. No removable cup pads or anything in here per se, which is why I'm wearing the sports bra underneath, and also no double lining or anything. So I would also recommend to wear a sports bra. Otherwise you're not going to get any support or anything, especially because the bands here are not very tight. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, quite long sleeves for a t-shirt sleeve, right? Like I find them like quite long, longer than usual. And in the back, it's just a very simple piece. We do have a metal AIM logo here as well. And you can see it's quite long in the back. So if you wear a high-waisted pair of shorts or leggings, there might not be a lot of skin left. And then here, of course, you can kind of adjust how low this goes, how big you want the cutout to be. You can wear it like this, you know. You can also wear it like this. You can wear it like this. So there's a little bit of variety there. But yeah, you cannot buy this, I guess. Anyway, but it's a fun color, it's a fun little piece, and yeah. All right, next up, one of my favorite pieces that I actually already do have a few colors of at home, and I got quite a lot of colors. A lot of neutrals, because that's what they had, you know. But yeah, I got all the colors basically. This is the Luxe Seamless Cropped Long Sleeve. This is the color Oatmeal, so this is more of an off-white. because this is the normal white, so you can kind of see the difference. It's a little bit more milky. Then we do have, I think this one, yes, this is macchiato, so a darker brown. And then we also do have black here. So this top, or most of the seamless long sleeve tops from Eamon, I do prefer to get in a size medium just because it allows for a little bit more space for the arms. So that's what I did here as well. All of them are a size medium, and I think all of them were either 75 or 100 Swedish kroner. I'm not exactly sure, so somewhere between 7 and 10 US dollars, but they usually cost a lot more money. And yeah, I like these a lot. Let's talk about this piece. Let's pick this color. I think that's probably easiest to see on this color. So we have this really, let me just tuck this away, this really, really, really pretty square neckline here. This neckline is so cute. It just looks good. This is why I like the piece a lot. We also do have these like fake seams, kind of, the detailing here. And then of course long sleeves, no thumb holes on this, but I don't really mind. And then this Luxe seamless fabric, again, it has this structure, very, very stretchy, feels very luxurious. And in the back, you also do have the fake seam detailing here. And then just a band, a seamless band here underneath. Definitely would also wear a sports bra under this if you're planning to work out in it. But yeah, all the colors. I was actually surprised to see that they also have black and white there on discount, because those colors usually, you know, sell much better, I would assume. But they were there, so I took them. Let's see these on. All right, let's talk about this Luxe seamless long sleeve. Definitely one of my favorite Eamon pieces of all time. I love, love, love this neckline. Square neckline here, and just like, it just looks so good, you know? I just like it. We do have, I mean, it's kind of a shorter long sleeve, and definitely a bit more cropped than, you know, some others, I would say. Nice long sleeves. This beautiful, beautiful neckline. Doesn't have a built-in sports bra, built-in cup pad, so I would definitely recommend to wear a sports bra underneath for support. Although I don't think it's going to be super see-through, because currently I'm wearing this sports bra underneath and you can't really see it that much. So I think that is good, and also pairs easily with like up and down strap ones with thinner straps. But if you wear some that have like, you know, straps that go into your traps, you might be able to see the straps a little bit. But there's also matching sports bras in the same color, so you don't necessarily have to go like with a print under or something. So there's options. But yeah, this neckline is just so beautiful, very, very flattering, still covers you a lot, so there's not a lot of cleavage going on, but it is just so pretty. And then we do have fake seam detailing here that also continues on into the matching leggings. So it's like really a full set. The sports bra also has that. And then we have this interesting fabric structure here that I also like a lot. And the back is quite simple, more fake seam detailing in the back as well, but otherwise quite high in the neck here. And I will also say this is a size medium now. Yes, there's a little bit of space up here, but my arms are tucked in nicely. I would not really want to size down to a small, which is usually my normal size. So I would totally recommend, if you sometimes size up for your arms, to also do it with this top. Yes, I can get a size small and I can fit into it, but it's way more comfortable with a medium here. And you know, that's what we're all about, more comfort. And this fabric is a little thicker. It is not double lined here or anything, but it is a little thicker. So it also will keep you quite warm, I would say. I'm starting to sweat now, but no, it's all good. And yeah, this off-white kind of oat color here is also pretty. And this neckline is just the best. All right, and here we have another color of the Luxe Seamless long sleeve, now in black. And I'm not wearing a sports bra under it right now, so I can just give you a little bit of feedback of how it looks and how it feels without a sports bra. Support-wise, you know, definitely there's no support. So if you want to wear this for a workout, I would highly suggest to wear a sports bra underneath. But otherwise, I mean, it is possible, especially with like the darker colors, of course, to feel comfy enough to wear this without. We still have this beautiful neckline. I would say the sleeves feel a little tighter in black now than they did in oat or any of the other lighter colors. And it's just, you know, the darker dyes sometimes make things fit a little tighter. So that is a thing. Just be aware of it. But now with this one, I'm definitely super happy with a size medium. Would not have wanted a size small for my arms here. Otherwise, length is the exact same. We have, like I said, this beautiful neckline. Again, the fake seam detailing, which you probably can't see as well right now because of the black color. And overall, I mean, you can wear this without a sports bra for, you know, going out purposes, for just lounging if you want, but not for a workout, I would say. And then in the back, of course, also full coverage, the metal logo here again. So, you know, all there. And yeah, I just love this neckline. I just do. All right, let's move on to the last top of this video. We have the comfy cropped sweatshirt, according to the tag here. And this is also dusty violet, so we've seen this color already. And I do have quite a few. With this one, I was also not sure if I already have it or not. But I like these comfy cropped things. They look like really cool. They're very cropped, but it looks really nice, like a little sports bra and a pair of leggings. And this material also feels really good. It's 53% modal, 41% polyester, and 6% elastane. So very lightweight, very cool to the touch, has a little bit of stretch as well. And yeah, very cropped. We do have a stitched in tone and tone Amen logo here, round neck, long sleeves, no thumb holes here, cuffs at the end, and then you also have a seam at the bottom of this. But I just think these look very cool and I like them. And yeah, I'm really trying to cut this short and to not, you know, talk about things too much. So let's just see it on. All right, here we have this fun little cropped sweatshirt. So this color matches this dusty purple here in the sports bra, kind of also goes well with this oat color here in the leggings that I'm wearing. And we do have a tone and tone Amen stitched in logo. You have a quite high round neck, not high enough to like cut off your circulation here or anything, but it is a little bit higher. And then, you know, it's like kind of boxy. It's very, very cropped. So you can definitely see my sports bra. Of course, it's also a long line sports bra here, but you can still kind of see it poking out, which I think is cute though. It's a look. And we have like a little bit oversized sleeves, you know, and it's just very, very flowy, and the material is super, super nice. It is like very lightweight, cool to the touch, but still gives you like that little extra layer. And, you know, it's quite fun. I love these shirts. We also do have cuffs here at the bottom. You do have a proper seam here as well. And then in the back, it's kind of the same length, so not really too longer or anything. And of course, if you lift your arms, you're going to expose more. So there's that. But this one's just, I don't know, I just like the fabric of this. They also do have these in long. So if you're a fan of this fabric as well, or, you know, if you want a full length version of this, they do have these in full length. I think I have one in full length. And it's just a very nice fabric. It's kind of like sleek. It's very, very soft. And yeah, like I said, just cool to the touch, but still gives you like a nice extra layer. And I don't know, these crop ones, I just think look super cool. So I'm a big fan. Yes. All right, let's move on to the shorts. We have the Windbreaker shorts here in the salsa color. So actually this is a large. I had tried these Windbreaker shorts before, I think in a size medium, and I liked them, but I didn't like them enough to keep them for the price they were. And then I saw these hanging around there in a large, and I was like, sure, I'll take those. Because they're super high waist, so that's what I liked a lot about these. And I was like, I mean, it's still gonna be fine. The waist is not adjustable, but I also remember that the medium waist was tighter than I expected for it being a medium. So yeah, we got these here. And this material is a little bit louder. So it's a little bit more noisy, like a Windbreaker material. It is 85% polyamide and 15% elastane. I actually don't know how expensive these shorts were, but you know, I got them. So we do have just a single layer, but this layer has a little bit of stretch. So the material is a little bit more stretchy than I would have expected. We do have side pockets, really, really deep side pockets. 1 and 2 here. And like I already mentioned, very high waist. It is a Windbreaker material. These are more flowy shorts. And I got nothing else to say. Let's just see these on. All right, onto the shorts here. So these are very flowy shorts. I'm not sure if they're like flattering on me or not, but like they're comfy. that counts. So it's like a little bit more flowy. We have a little cutout here, or not cutout, but like a little slit. We have deep pockets here as well. I'm just gonna grab my phone And then we can see, oops, if the phone fits, but I think it should. Yes, gone. Phone is there. A big, wide, elastic waistband. Unfortunately, there's no drawstring or something, but it is nice and high-waisted. A little bit too big for me, but it fits comfy. You know, it doesn't need to be like super skin tight. We do have a front seam here, but like you also do have a little bit of space between the crotch and the end of the shorts. And overall, I mean, they're still short shorts, but they're a little bit more flowy and they're very loud because they are this windbreaker material. But yeah, I think they're like kind of nice and comfy. I wish they were made from a slightly different material. I don't really necessarily like the loud materials too much. They also do have a bit of stretch to them. We have pockets, that's good. And yeah, they're very high-waisted, which is nice, which I like. Not, like I said, not sure if it's like the most flattering look on me, but if it's comfy, who cares? All right, moving on to these denim biker shorts. So these are the washed light denim color. They also do have a more bluish, darker, slightly darker wash in these. And I usually never, I don't think I've ever tried the Amen biker shorts. I'm not the biggest fan of biker shorts because I find them a tad too long for what I want. But, you know, I figured for 50, 75 kroner, 4 to 7 US dollars, I was like, whatever, I'll just take those. So all the shorts I did get in a size medium, all the upcoming ones, simply because I need more space for my thighs. And I know it'll be a little bit bigger around the waist, but yeah, the thighs need the space. So that's why. So yeah, this is the light wash denim biker shorts here. We do have a high waist and no front seam, but you do have this fake seam detailing here all the way down. We also have the metal Amen logo here. These also do come in leggings, and I do have those leggings. And both denim washes already, and the long sleeves and the bras and whatever. So I didn't need those, but they had them online there. Online, they had them in the warehouse. And in the back, we also do have the fake seams again, slightly curved V, and then just a seam for some glute separation. And yeah, at the bottom, you do have some, like, this is like some ribbed, like edge, some ribbed seams here or whatever. And the waistband itself is also quite interesting because it is a ribbed seamless waistband. On the inside, you can see it's ribbed, but on the outside, it doesn't look ribbed. So that's kind of interesting. But anyway, let's see them on. All right, onto these biker shorts. So this is a size medium. I have these leggings in a size small, and I will say I'm happy I have these leggings in a size small because there's so much like extra fabric, but the seams here at the bottom are quite tight. So again, not very thick thigh friendly, which is my previous experience with Amen, you know, but like when these shorts were so cheap, I was like, I'll just try them. Because yeah, for up here, I have zero compression. Basically, I really wish I could have gone with a small, but for down here, it's still not comfy. Even though these are quite long. So I usually, like, the lower you go, right, the thinner your legs get. But it's just not a thick thigh friendly pair of shorts. And most of the Amen shorts aren't really that thick thigh friendly. Unfortunately, I will say the Luxe seamless ones are the best ones so far. And these I thought were going to be similar to the Luxe seamless because they have all the same detailing with the fake seams, no fake front seam here, but fake seam detailing here. And then the same kind of like, you know, V in the back and the fake seam detailing here as well. But they just fit very different. And I don't know, they just like the fabric is also less hugging. And like I said, I feel like there's like a lot of extra like loose fabric here in this area that doesn't really do anything. And yeah, we have the ribbed fabric here on the inside of the waistband. And I like how high the waistband comes up, and like it's not too bad in terms of gaping, although I don't get compression, so it's like I think the ribs kind of make it stay a little bit tighter to your body regardless. But yeah, there's just like the rest of the fabric just doesn't hug me. I feel like it's just like too big in certain areas, like, and then yeah, just too tight down here. So unfortunately, this is not thick thigh friendly. I will stick with the leggings. I love those leggings, and I would recommend, you know, if you like this look, to go for the leggings, or if you have very thin legs, you can probably try the shorts, but otherwise, yeah, I would stick with the leggings. All right, next up, we have the Luxe seamless shorts. They are very, very similar style to those denim ones we just saw, but made from a very different material. So this is from the Luxe seamless material we've already seen on the long sleeve and one of the high performance sports bra. I have the beige color here and dusty violet again. And this beige, for example, I also really like. I have the leggings already in this color. And yeah, I just figured why not take the biker shorts as well here. But you will see how it is very similar to that denim biker short we just saw. We do have a fake front seam here. So that's a little bit different, but otherwise we also do have the rest of the fake seam detailing, high waist and seamless waistband as well. And then in the back, more fake seam detailing and slightly curved glute seams. And at the bottom, you also somewhat have this here. This seems a little bit more stretchy though. So, oops, that was my water glass. I wanted to make an announcement. Yeah, but so basically this is seems a little bit more stretchy, which is nice. Yeah, so this is the beige color. The beige color is a little mild. And you can also, of course, see the structure of the Luxe seamless fabric here again. Like I said, very, very nice and stretchy. And then here, the dusty violet color is not mild, so it is a solid color, but you still have the structure from the Luxe seamless fabric and otherwise exact same things. Metal Amen logo and, you know, the fake seam detailing is also here. Yeah. Let's see these on. All right, onto the Luxe seamless biker shorts. These I get in a medium. The leggings version of this I usually get in a small, just because, you know, now I have a bit of gaping. I don't really have any compression here. But, so these are longer biker shorts, but I still get a tad of cutting in. It's not bad or anything, but if I had gone for my normal small for the waist, then I don't think this would have been very comfortable. So just a heads up there. You kind of need to compromise a little bit with these if you want them to fit your waist or if you want to have intense squeezing here. With Amen, I don't know, I've never really had too much luck with their shorts, but I figured why not try. So yeah, here we go. So the Luxe seamless, we have this fake seam detailing that we also saw on the long sleeve top already. We do have a fake front seam, same as the fake seam detailing here, this a fake seam. We do have a high waistband, no top seam, and then you have this front structure in it as well. This dusty purple color goes well with this sports bra here, Metal Amen logo, and then in the back we have curved, like a slightly, not slightly curved, but like we have a slight V here for glute detailing, fake seam in the back, fake seams in the back as well. And then you also do have a proper seam here for glute separation, which is also pretty nice. I would say lengthwise these are, 8 inches? Or is it 10 already? But like definitely longer than my preferred 6-inch inseam, for sure. I don't know, I just feel like it makes my legs look shorter or something when they're longer than the 6 inches. So not the biggest fan of the length. Of course, you could always just kind of like hike them up a little bit more, but then you might get a little bit more cutting in here at the base. So this is not like a super harsh seam or anything, but it's still, you know, I have thicker thighs, so it still kind of cuts in a little bit. So I would not say that Amen shorts are very thick thigh friendly. Which is surprising because like I always find the leggings fit quite nicely, but the shorts are just like not the most thick thigh friendly shorts I've seen. In general, I think these are okay. So if you like a longer inseam, then you could definitely give these a try. But if you want a shorter inseam, then usually, I don't know. I think they have midi shorts, so like a little bit shorter than this. But if I remember correctly, like I tried them a few years ago, and there was definitely like quite intense cutting in. So not sure about that. But yeah, I mean, these were super cheap, so I just grabbed those to, you know, try and see. And they do work, so if you're a longer inseam friend, you could try these out as well. All right, onto the biker shorts in this beige color now. This is definitely a color that's a little bit closer to my skin tone. Compared to the oat that we already saw on the top, for example. This one definitely I need to, you know, make sure it's the right type of lighting and stuff. We have, same as with the dusty violet, we do have a high waist. We have the structured fabric here. This is now with a little bit of more of a marled color, so not like super, like not you know, just one color, but like a slightly different. And I actually really like this. Fake front seam as per usual with this. Then we have this fake seam detailing here as well, metal logo. And then in the back also here, the V-glue detailing, nice high seams and more fake seam detailing. And again, these are a little bit longer than, you know, my preferred short length, but they are comfy enough like this. And yeah, I do have a little bit more space in the waist than I do have with the with my normal size small in these, but it is not super bad. So, you know, they still feel comfy up here, and I definitely wouldn't have wanted to size down just because I can feel the seams here a little bit. It's not bad, but I can feel it, you know. But I would say the colors fit very similarly, which is always good. And last but not least, in shorts, we have these biker shorts. This is the Fleur Lavande print, and these are now made from performance material. They're still just called biker shorts. And these ones I did also get in the leggings, but we'll get to that. We have a high waistband. This is not super, like, kind of cinched in, so I'm not sure how well these are going to fit on my waist. We have a front seam here as well, and then in the back you do have slightly curved loop seams. And we also, of course, do have seams here at the bottom that seem a little bit tighter than the seamless ones. This print is printed on white, so it's definitely going to pull a little bit whiter if you stretch it out, just telling you here. And yeah, overall, like, I prefer the leggings for the performance material, but I figured, you know, I just try it. It's very, very sleek, very cool to the touch performance material. These shorts match one of the sports bras I showed you before. And overall, this performance material is made from 73% polyester and 27% spandex, just so you know. And anything else I can say about these? I don't think so. Let's see them on. All right, here we have the performance biker shorts. So this is a size medium now, and you can kind of see there's definitely a little bit of gaping in the waistband for me, just simply because with these ones, I usually go for a size small when it is the leggings. But with the shorts, you know, I felt like it would be better to go for the medium. And these shorts are very, very long. I would say this is probably like a 10-inch inseam. We have the front seam here as well. Usually with the leggings, I get like a little bit more of camel toe danger, but now because it's so like a little bit bigger up here, like, you know, I feel like it's not really there too much. I also haven't pulled these up as much just because the seam here around the leg is quite tight. I'm going to come a little bit closer just because it's harder to see otherwise. But yeah, so here's like, we do definitely have a little bit of cutting in here, even though these are quite long. It's just we have a tighter seam here. which causes that cutting in. I'm not even sure. Can you even see where they end? Kind of, maybe, because they're so long. Like, I'm usually a fan of like 6-inch shorts. This is definitely very, very long for my liking. But I figured, I'd just grab those and try them. Not my favorite, I will say, just because they're so big up top here and still cut in here. So not very thick thigh friendly. I would have, for the waist, definitely liked my size small, my normal size small. But I mean, if I already get this much cutting in here and also at the bottom of the leg, how would this have worked out with the size small? It wouldn't. So these are not very thick thigh friendly. If you have some jiggly thighs, some thicker thighs, I can't recommend these. Even though they are longer, like I said, just cutting in and a little bit of sausaging. Otherwise, these have slightly curved glute seams here, nice high seams, so they're not cutting off your glutes either, and then a proper seam in the back as well to kind of just give you a little bit more glute separation. So I like that. But I think with these, I will stick with the legging version just because those I can wear in my size small, be nicely tucked in up top here, have no gaping, and just don't have the squeezing here. So yeah, unfortunately not very thick thigh friendly. All right, moving on to leggings. And as promised, I have the tights here, the Fleur Lavant tights. And we also do have the Fleur Rouge tights. So they are basically the same thing, just in a very different color. And it's even the same print. So you can see it's the same type of flowers. It's just here we have more colors. Here it's really just white and purple. But you even have some darker purples in here as well. I hope you can see those. Whereas here we have this kind of oatmealish color as a base, and then you have white, you have some green, you have some black, you have some of this rusty red on there. So yeah, but otherwise they are the exact same. I always get these in a size small. I also do have them in other colors already. And this is a performance legging. So we have this stretchy polyester spandex performance material here, but that's very sleek, very cool to the touch with a high waist. We do have a front seam on these usually. And then you also, no top seam though, no top seam. And then we also do have our curved glute seams, which are probably harder to see on the print here, but they're there. And otherwise, no side seams, no nothing, stretchy material, but definitely compressive. And yeah, just sweat wicking. And here we have the Fleur Lavant once again. Yeah, I would say, let's just see these on. All right, onto these leggings. So these are a performance legging. We do have this flower print on here, but a sleek fabric, medium compression, nice high waistband here. Like, it's not too compressive at the top, so you're not going to get too much squeezing here. And we also do not have a top seam. We do, however, have a front seam, and there is like a slight camel toe issue, kind of really depending on how you pull them up, how you kind of adjust them. It's currently not uncomfortable, but I know like I have to adjust it a little bit to make sure it's not going to be uncomfortable in terms of, front seam getting into places. But otherwise that is all okay. And then we do have slightly curved seams here in the back, and the seams are usually with Eamon also quite nice and high, so not really cutting off the glutes at all, which is nice. And overall, I'm just nicely tucked in, not too, like I said, medium compression, not like super high. Lengthwise, these are between 7/8 and a full length, kind of depending on how you pull them. So when I wear these for a walk, they kind of like shimmy their way down, not like the top but like the rest of the fabric that I pulled up a little kind of shows me its way down, and then it's kind of more of a full length on me. I'm 5'7", 170 centimeters. So, you know, that's pretty good. I usually don't get full length leggings because they don't make them that long. But yes, the print is also super cute. I actually didn't really think it was going to work for me as a pair of leggings. So I do have it as a sports bra already and have had it for quite a while. And usually match it with a legging that has just this red color, you know. But I will say that with these different colors and stuff, it actually doesn't look so bad. I'm always a little, you know, concerned about lighter colors on me with my paler skin, but I think this actually works really well in this combination with this oud long sleeve top and then the leggings with the oud color as the base. Is actually pretty good. I'm very surprised. But yeah, just looking at the print again, we do have our red here. We have some black. We also have the green and a little bit of white in here. So you do have a few mix and match options as well. You could easily go with the red. You could go with normal white as well, not like this oud off-white color here. But overall, I think this is a pretty nice pair of leggings. And I'm very positively surprised at how much I actually like this look on me. So yeah. There's that. All right, onto these leggings. So these are the exact same leggings, but in a different print. It's not even a different print, it's just a different colorway, basically. Because, I mean, it's still the floral print. Now we only have two colors. Not just two colors. There's like a few different purples, but like we have different shades of the same color. So maybe not different colors. But you have white, you have this base purple color, and then there's some darker purples or slightly different purples in there as well. But otherwise, this is the exact same legging, high waist, you know, no top seam, a front seam that you need to like adjust a little bit maybe. And then in the back, slightly curved glute seams here, proper seam in the back as well for the separation there. And again, 7/8 to full length, kind of depends on how high you pull them up or how low you pull them. So definitely like friendly for taller people as well. And compression wise, also the exact same. It is a performance legging. It will be quite sweat wicking as well. And yeah, that's that. All right, I feel like I'm racing through these through these now, but yeah, maybe you don't feel the same way because you know it's a long video, so that's fine. Let's move on to some seamless leggings. We have the ribbed seamless tights here in the papaya color. So if you remember, way in the beginning of this video, I had the matching sports bra. So here we have the matching leggings. This is like their signature, like their I would probably assume it's one of their best sellers. The ribbed seamless tights comes in so many different colors, like literally so many different colors. And let's talk about it. We have no front seam on these. I mean, yes, they're seamless. We have a high ribbed waistband, an Amen metal logo. You know, there's definitely a little bit of compression gone in the waistband. This is 92% polyamide and 8% elastane now. So slightly different composition. And I usually get these in a size small, no side seams or anything. And then we just have slightly curved glute seams here in the bag and the seam here for the glute separation. So nothing too wild, but Amen usually knows how to accentuate the glutes without doing too much for it. So I always appreciate that slightly curved glute seam up there and the seam just in the bag for some separation. And yeah, these are stretchy, but they're still not like the most stretchy seamless leggings. So if you're looking for like super stretchy, ultra cozy, then I would recommend the Luxe seamless. But otherwise, these are pretty good. Just ribbing all the way down here. So that's consistent. And I mean, they are the ribbed seamless leggings. So yeah, let's see these on. All right, onto these leggings. These are surprisingly tighter than their Luxe seamless equivalent. I didn't really remember that because I also recently got a few more of the ribbed seamless leggings. I didn't find them as tight as this color, so that's interesting. Wiggling this waistband over my butt was a little bit of a challenge. We still have a high waist here, no top seam. You do have a ribbed waistband here. Metal Amen logo here in the front, and no front seam whatsoever, and it's just ribbed all the way through here, so you just have this ribbing detailing all the way. Lengthwise, slightly shorter than 7/8 length on me, and then in the back we have the slightly or the V glute detailing here, proper seam in the back, and just nice and high seams. The lighter colors are definitely not going to be squat proof. I can guarantee you that, so this color also will not be squat proof. And it's just what it is. So, but yeah, I prefer the Luxe seamless leggings just because I find the fabric a little bit more hugging, a bit more stretchy, a bit more comfortable to wear. But I know a lot of people also love this ribbed seamless fabric. It's a very simple legging, right? It's very, very simple, but they do it very well. And then, like I said, the glute detailing is always what Amen does very, very, very well, with the V here and just the proper seam in the back. Very simple, but very good. All right, and now we've just seen this ribbed seamless leggings, and I also, of course, do have some Luxe seamless leggings, Luxe seamless tights for you in this oatmeal color. So again, not like super white, a little bit off-white, a little bit more milky, and then also in macchiato. I got these in a size small, but I would say if you're in between sizes, you could also size up if in between, depending on if you want it more cozy, a little bit more loose fitting, or if you like a little bit of compression. I personally prefer a little bit more compression, so I like a size small in these. Yeah. Let's talk about these. They are definitely one of my favorite Amen tights. We do have this fake seam detailing going all the way down. You also, if you remember, saw that on the long sleeve. We do have our Amen metal logo here. This is a fake front seam, so not a real one. So this is kind of a fake seam, like this fake seam detailing here. So don't be afraid of camel toe or, of this cutting in or anything, because it's a fake front seam. It's not going to do that. And then in the back, we also again have this fake seam detailing, slightly curved glute seams like we had on the ribbed seamless leggings, and then also a proper seam here in the back for the glute separation. Yes. And of course, this this Luxe seamless fabric has the structure we already saw on the other Luxe seamless pieces. I really, really like this one. It's nice and cozy. Very, very stretchy. So in terms of stretchiness, the Luxe seamless leggings are definitely more stretchy than the ripped seamless leggings. They don't come in as many colors, though. I will say that. Sometimes I'm like, why'd you bring this color out in ripped, but not in Luxe? Because I prefer the Luxe seamless for myself. And yeah, you can see how stretchy this is. It's super cozy, nice and comfy. I think, let's see, composition-wise, it's the same material composition as the ripped seamless leggings, but it just feels so different due to the structure of the fabric. So it is, again, 92% polyamide and 8% elastane. But yeah, the structure definitely does it for me. It's just what it, it just does. Let's see these on. All right, onto the Luxe seamless leggings here, or Luxe seamless tights as they call their leggings. We have a nice high waistband here, like nicely tucked in, no top seam. We do have the fake seam detailing that we already saw on the long sleeve here, and then our metal Amen logo. And along with the fake seam detailing, we also do have a fake front seam here. So this is not a proper front seam. You're not going to feel it. It is just a fake seam detailing, just like the other two seams here and the fake seam detailing in the back. And we also do have nice V-glute detailing here. Again, nice high seams that are not necessarily cutting off your glutes, and a proper seam in the back for some extra separation. And I always like how they do their seamless leggings with this V seam and the proper seam in the back, just because it really helps to separate the glutes. Just looks way more flattering. And we also do have it's a little bit shorter than 7/8 length on me. This is very, very normal for their seamless leggings on me. So their performance leggings usually are a little bit longer for some reason, but these here are a little bit shorter than a 7/8 length on me. The fabric is really, really nice, keeps you tucked in, and just like hugged and everything. So this is a size small now. I also have 1 or 2 leggings in a size medium, of these, and that's just a little bit more wider. I don't get as much compression from the waistband because there's actually a tad of caping, but it's for lounging, like super nice if you don't like to lounge in joggers. But again, you can also just lounge in these because it's just so nice. So if you want, to be tucked in with your waist, then really try to go with the waist measurements on their size chart. And I would recommend, to size down if you're in between. But like I said, you could also size up, but then be aware it could be a little bit gaping at the waist. And yeah, overall, this fabric is just super nice and I like it a lot. I like the fake seam detailing. And I wish they recently haven't really brought more colors of this. And I'm just like, where is it? Please. All right, and here we have the Luxe seamless leggings in a darker color and this nice brown. So if you're a big fan of browns, this is a cooler toned darker brown here, and quite a good neutral color, I would say. Again, still nice high waist, still fits the same, no top seam, fake seam detailing, fake front seam, metal Amen logo, and then in the back, the V glute detailing, fake, not the proper back seam, and then also the fake seam detailing here. Lengthwise, these are still a 7/8 length on me, or a tad shorter than that. And they're still nice and comfy, and they're still tugging me in and hugging me and everything. And we still have this really fun structured fabric. So yeah, it just feels really, really nice. And it's just a different color. Yeah. I will say I expected this maybe to fit a little bit tighter than the lighter color, but I don't really feel a difference because I know I do have a pair of these in black and those fit quite tighter, I would say. But with the brown here, I don't really notice the difference. So maybe it's like specifically the black color that is a little different. I don't know. All right, we're done with leggings. Now I'm like, okay, cool. So we're done with this video. No, we're not. I'm not the biggest fan of bodysuits, but you know what? If there's a big sale going on and there's like, you know, bodysuits for like $10 or something, I have to get them. So this is the, let me see, the Limitless seamless strap jumpsuit, and this is the Sugar Rush color. So they had like a little kind of Barbie capsule collection. And that jumpsuit came out in that capsule collection. I didn't get it then because, yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of bodysuits. But when I saw it hanging there, I was like, okay, I'll get it. So I wasn't sure about either getting a size small or medium because I am, you know, usually size small and aiming. But for the shorts, I was like, okay, I'll get the size medium. But this seems really, really stretchy. So not sure if that was the right call or not. We do have... So it's a seamless thing. It is very stretchy seamless. More stretchy than the ripped seamless for sure. Material wise, I would say, yeah, still the same, 92% polyamide and 8% elastane. So it's just a matter of how they knit the fabric, I guess. We do have some printed on Amen logo stuff here in white. Not my favorite, but it's okay. We do have spaghetti straps and they're actually adjustable. That's a plus. And no removable cup pads, no built-in sports bra, no nothing. So you probably should wear something underneath, I would say, because it's just one layer of seamless fabric here. We do have a seam here in the front, but it's quite low, and then no front seam on the shorts part itself. And it's very short shorts, right? So that's definitely a thing. And then in the back we do have curved glute seams here, and you also do have a seam down there for some glute separation as well. But yeah, I would say that I'm surprised at how stretchy the edges here are. So we'll see how the medium works for me. But yeah, I was just like, you know what? For this price, I'm just gonna grab it and see how it looks on me. So let's see it on. All right, here we have this little pink number. No double lining, no removable cup pads in here. And I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to wear a sports bra under this when, you know, you have the spaghetti straps and everything. I think they should have put some removable cup pads in here, you know, at least that. If not just, you know, if not even a shelf bar or something, but like, or maybe just some double lining up top here. I don't know, but we have none of that. So just be aware. We do have a white Amen logo situation up here. And I will say we have no front seam here, which is quite comfy. These are quite short shorts. But the cutting in is much less worse than on some of those longer biker shorts we've seen. So that is good. This is also a medium now. And I feel like there's definitely a little bit of extra space here in the back. But I also need the length that the medium gives me, I think. What I also don't understand is we have the seam that is quite low. So it's kind of like, you know, just all the way around here and very, very low. So it's kind of cutting off the glutes a little bit, and they can usually do that better. And they usually don't do that with their things. So I wish the seam had come up a little bit higher, like really high-waisted, you know. But this way it's like low-waist shorts or something, and then just a very long top. So yeah, I wish the seam was a little bit higher, but more up here, giving me a little bit more shape around my waist. But the fabric itself is quite comfy. We have the adjustable straps here. I mean, yes, I'd like to make the straps a little bit longer, but you know, it's already quite low on the neck here for me. So yes, you can make it a little bit longer, and I'm not feeling any pull from things here, but I feel like I need to kind of wiggle this up a little bit more as well. And the more I do that, the shorter the shorts also get. So maybe not the best if you're a tall torso person or a taller person in general. It works, but it's not the optimal fit, let's say that. I think it's cute. I'm not usually a bodysuit person, but it is cute. I like the bright pink, and I just brought my jumper from the same collection. So, you know, we can kind of style this a little bit, because I never like to just wear it like this. So I feel like I need something to break the kind of parts, like the top and the bottom, to make it like separate. And you can use the little jumper for that, and then it looks kind of cute. What was that? Sorry, someone was honking outside. Anyway, so we have, like, people cannot actually see me. I just want to make that clear. I live on the first floor of the building, so no one can see me. No one was honking at me, just apparently at someone else. Anyway, so we have a, I feel like this is a look. I like the two different pink tones. That's what they did when they brought out this pink capsule. So they had like these 2 different pink tones in it. And I feel like this, it's a little bit more wearable. Like this, it's like just, I don't know. I'm also missing compression here, you know, and I'm just missing like a little bit more of a waist accentuation, which is what I think looks more flattering on me. But otherwise, I'm surprised at how well this fits on my thighs. So I will say that. And yeah, it needed removable cup pads and a little bit more length maybe. I don't know. So it's not perfect. It's kind of cute. I definitely wouldn't have paid full price for it, but I'm also not mad for picking it up now on this really good sale. So there's that. And we're still not done. I have another bodysuit. This is the seamless bodysuit in black. So I got this in a size small. It was just lying around somewhere, and you know, I was standing in line for the cashier, and I just grabbed it and I was like, okay, yeah, why not? So I actually also don't know where it came from, how much it was, whatever. But when I came to the cashier, she was like, oh, this is such a great piece. So, you know, I was like, okay, cool. Good thing I picked it up then. Because I trust her. Why not? Why not? Right? She works for the brand. And yeah, this is, again, seamless. It is now black. It is long, so it has legging parts. I also figured the small wouldn't be the end of the world for this one. And then I wanted to check what the material is. Let me see. Don't find... Oh, here's the tag is buried deep in the piece. Again, 92% polyamide and 8% elastane. So same thing. It feels a little thicker than the pink one we just saw. Definitely a little bit more solid. Doesn't have removable cup pads or anything, but I would feel more comfortable wearing this without a bra than the other one simply because it feels like it's actually double lined. Like, I think it is actually double lined for sure. Maybe just the top part, but yeah, double lined. We have the kind of like the neckline as we do have on the ripped seamless bras. And you actually do have this fake seam detailing going all the way down like we do have in the Luxe seamless pieces. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a little bit of a corset style. Thick straps, they're not adjustable, but you know, they're thick and they're a little stretchy. And then you do have a seam here in the middle, kind of separate the top part from the bottom part. We do have a fake seam here in the front, so like we also did have on the Luxe seamless pieces. And then in the back, you do have your V-glute detailing again with a proper seam here in the back for the glute separation. And we also do have the Amen metal logo here and more fake seam detailing. And yeah, full length, seamless, stretchy. So let's just see it on. All right, and here we have the full length bodysuit. It has this fake seam detailing that we saw on the Luxe seamless fabric. I don't know if you can actually see it on the black, but it has that fake seam detailing all the way down. But it is not the Luxe seamless fabric. Although I think a bodysuit in the Luxe seamless fabric would be genius, it would be amazing, it would be so comfy. But it is not. But it's still very comfy, like nice and stretchy. Not a ton of compression here, a little bit of gaping, and that you can't really see that well, but you know it's there. I know it's there. But this time it is double lined up top here. It is not double lined in the bottom, but the top is double lined. So we don't have removable cup pads or shelf bra or anything, but we have this double lined fabric. So with this one, I feel comfortable enough to not wear a sports bra underneath. I'm also kind of tugged in or maybe squished down. It's one of those. So support-wise, I would say it's also not so bad. And we have a lower kind of, I don't even know if it's squared or scooped. Kind of squared, a little scooped, I don't know. Not the best side boob coverage, but it's okay. Thick straps. The straps aren't adjustable. But they're thick and comfy, and then a little bit lower scoop in the back there. Metal Amen logo here as well. Lengthwise, this is a tad shorter than a 7/8 length on me. And we also do have kind of lower seams here again. So no seams around the mid waist, but seams around the hip area here. And then we also do have curved glute seams. Again, I think it's probably hard to see with the black color here, but you have slightly curved glute seams, but the seams sit a little low. So I wish they were a little bit higher. I feel like that would also give me a little bit more, you know, support around the waist. But otherwise, this is actually quite comfy piece. Yes, there's a little bit of pulling from the straps, but it is not so bad. This is one of the better bodysuits I've tried on. I usually don't try that many anyway, but still, you know, I have a longer torso. For me, it's hard to find some that actually do fit. And this one fits quite well, I would say. And even though this is a size small, I wasn't sure what to expect, but this is also not, you know, it's a legging. So I'm usually size small in Amen. So yeah, it fits good. Yeah, I need a tall torso version for this or something, but they don't have that. But it actually fits quite well for, you know, for me with a longer torso. So no complaints here. It's quite nice. I'm quite happy with it. Like I mentioned, the cashier was like, "Oh, this is such a nice piece," and I think I'm happy I just picked it up, you know, because I saw it lying around somewhere and it was the right size. So that's good. Okay, it's conclusion time. A lot of pieces, a lot of trying on for me as well. That took some time too, you know. But I will say that I'm quite happy with the haul I got. You know, I was not sure what would expect me in this warehouse, if the wait was gonna be worth it or whatever. But I also knew I could not, you know, leave without buying anything because I took a trip there. Okay, so I felt like I definitely needed to buy stuff, and I did not struggle to find things. So there was good pieces in my size available. In the extra small, there was definitely also some really nice pieces. I was like, such a pity that they don't have that in my size, but that just makes sense. That's just how it goes. But yeah, I got a lot of good pieces, a lot of surprise pieces as well. So like this black bodysuit, I'm definitely like, you know, I would have never picked for myself, but I actually quite like it. So I think this is gonna be good to wear with just like a jumper on top or something. And of course, all the Luxe seamless items. I just love Luxe seamless. So the leggings, the long sleeves, what a steal for me. I feel like it was definitely a good haul. I can't complain, you know, 25 pieces for around 170 US dollars. That's not bad when, like, sometimes I spend that much on 3 or 4 pieces. So, you know, not bad. Like I said, there is a Black Friday, Black Week sale going on, maybe, or will be going on. The details will be on the screen here. And you might be able to find some of those pieces maybe at a good price, maybe not as good as a price as the warehouse sale was, but probably still a very good price. And you can go check that out if you want. Yeah. Anyway, this was a long video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my story in the beginning, and seeing all the pieces I got. And if you live on the Swedish West Coast, I believe they do this, maybe not every year, but I know this is not the first time they did a warehouse sale. The first time they did the warehouse sale, they were moving warehouses to this bigger one they have now. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do the warehouse sales maybe once a year or every other year or something. So if you live on the Swedish West Coast, this is near Halmstad. Yeah, if you live around there, it's very easy for you. If you live like an hour away, still easy to get there. And probably worth a visit when they do a warehouse sale. just, you know, come early. I would suggest. Anyway, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want to let me know, drop it down in the comments below. If you haven't done so yet, give this video a thumbs up. I hope you liked it. I mean, so, you know, if you liked it, do that. And also, if you haven't done so yet, you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming out. And you can also follow me on Instagram and see some of the pieces in action there. Also DM me there, but be aware, I'm more likely to see your comments on YouTube than there. So if you want to let me know something, drop the comment down below and I'll get back to you. All right, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked this video. And yeah, thank you. I will see you next time. Bye.